Let's get it. We on some podcast shit, man. Let's get it. How I built my name in this trading shit, man. How my style came about, man. How I came up in this shit. Let's talk about it. My name in this trading shit, man. Y'all ready? How my style came about, man. How I came up in this shit. Let me know y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. All right, bet. So, here's how I pretty much, and let me just say what's up to y'all, man. Like, how y'all feeling, man? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are feeling blessed. Hope you guys are getting to the bag. Thanking God. We finna chill, man. We finna chill. Gotta fix my hairline a little bit. My shit I need a cut. But so I wanted to just go over, man, how I came up in this shit. Like how I came up, like this whole to where, I'm teaching thousands of people all across the world. My systems, my strategy, and I'm just helping people with this whole trading thing. So my journey went like this, bro. When I first started learning the trading shit, right? When I first started learning the trading shit, we ain't even gonna speak on investing. We gonna keep this strictly just trading. Like, of course, long term investing played a big part of my journey. And buying shares of that nature. But we just gonna go straight from like my trading journey, okay? So, um, where you guys are at right now, trust me, bro, I was there. So I've joined Discords, I've took courses, I've did the whole YouTube University rabbit hole thing. Um, so where you guys are right now, trying to learn all this shit, I was there too. Okay, and my journey, um, how I approached the game was me understanding that, all right, Chris, bro, you not finna come in this trading shit off the rip knowing what you doing, right? You're gonna F up, you're gonna make mistakes. This stuff is gonna be a different language. So as I was 19, okay, I got introduced to stock options September of 2022. That's when I started trading stock options. I've been doing long term since May of 2022. Okay. So I officially been in the market for 4 years now, because I'm about to turn 23 this weekend. So from the ages 19 to 22/23, because my B day finna come up and shit. About 4 years, right? When I first got into the game, okay, my very first brokerage account that I opened up was called Public. And what's up, my dogs popping on, man? Marboy 2, what's going on, bro? He said, hustling. Said, is it too late? 21. Hell no, bro. I started at 19, gang. You can start at any age, bro. Hell no. 21K Savage, my dog. Tavian. Hustling. How y'all feeling, man? Um, so it was called Public, right? Now, mind you, on the Public app, I never traded options. That was my first app that I used to buy shares with. So I was doing a long-term investment shit, right? Now, I placed my first ever options trade on Robinhood. You guys know that was one of the stock picks that I just gave y'all yesterday. If you had an extra $1,000 saved, put that 1,000 in the Robinhood for this month to be able to, go about your move. All right. Ticker symbol HOOD. Robinhood. That was the broker app that I used. I put in. At first, I put in 250. Okay. I'm just telling y'all my journey of how I went about everything since 19, and how I got here to where I'm teaching, helping, guiding, and just being a part of thousands of people. Now I'm finna be 23, gang. And it all started with this whole process, which we're going over right now. All right. Because the thing is, it's two ways of how I got my name in this shit, bro. For one is the way that I trade, and then for two is how I teach this shit. But before we even gonna get to that, let me just walk y'all through everything. All right. So, boom, right? I opened me up a Robinhood account. As I understood, I put my 250 in there. I understood that like I'm already going in with the mindset of like I'm not gonna turn this 250 to no goddamn 250,000. Like I'm just putting in this 250 to really just learn the ropes. So like what I'm doing, all type of shit. So, boom. I put my little 250 in, right? I'm placing option trades here and there. I'm just messing around with it. Making like $30, $35. At the time, that shit was a lot to me. But I'm telling people like, hey, I just made $30, $35 with the option shit. I'm posting my gains. Just like how y'all see me do now, I post my gains. Bro, I was posting I was posting $35 gains, bro. On my story. This was back in 2022, bro. This was back when this trading shit wasn't even that cool to do. Like back in the day. Like now this shit is like more so known for a person to be doing. Like you see a random person on the street and like you ask them, do you know about stocks? Do you know about trading? Things of that nature. They may not know the details of it, but they've heard of it or they know what it's about, but they not probably into this shit back then. And if anybody a OG in this shit, bro, probably Marboy Twos know about it. But like, bro, in 2020, 2021, 2022, nigga, this trading shit wasn't really, you had to be a millionaire already to be doing this shit. It wasn't no regular nigga like me talking about, oh, I trade. You feel me? Like, it wasn't like that, gang. So back then, as I'm posting my games and I'm just talking about this whole stock option shit, people shrugging it off, bro. They not seeing what I see. They're not really taking this shit serious. But whole time, I'm like, I got something here. Y'all ever heard that Rio song? He was like, just find a way to get rich. I'm finna try it out. It's a song called Outro, I think, by Rio the Young OG. And that nigga said, just found a way to get rich. I'm finna try it out. Gang. When I say that shit is so different, bruh. I'm like, but that shit is so true. Like in my head, I'm like, when I'm making my little $35, my $50, my $70, my $80, my big days where I hit like for 200, 300 in a day and shit like that. In my head, I'm on some, just found a way to get rich. I'm finna try it out like real life. I was like, bro, I'm finna go full speed with this shit. So boom, right? What I do is, y'all, I get the YouTube University, bro. At the time, y'all, this why y'all don't understand why y'all so privileged to be learning this shit. And this is why I say, you know, uh, try not to bullshit, bro, because y'all got much more better opportunity, gang. And I'm saying it like I'm an old nigga, but I promise you I'm not bullshitting. When I was coming up in this shit, just a few like 4 or 3 years ago, to find legit trading people was not easy. It was a lot of fluff, gang. Only a couple niggas know, bruh. It's still fluff to this day, but now you can validate things more so now in 2026 and 2025, bro. In 2020, 2021, 2022, you had the Forex shit going on. You had niggas buying NFTs. You had the metaverse. You had so much fluff ass shit going on, bro, that you ain't know who was real. I swear to God, gang. So people don't really understand like how privileged they is, like 2025, 2026, to know if some shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot much more easier to fake out to like know the fluff and shit. It's still fluff, but like, man, you could do your homework on niggas, bro. Back then, gang, it's only a couple niggas that was really like legit in this shit. So as I'm on YouTube, I'm seeing thousands of traders talking about this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. I'm going through hella people. Some people was real, some people was fluff. Some people, like, I don't like the way bro teach. You feel me? So, boom. After studying the YouTube shit, I come across a few different traders. I cannot name their names, bro. Unfortunately, I can't name their names, bro. but they legit, gang. They the pioneers in this shit, man. Real life. So I come across a few different people, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, I like what I see. I like what I see. I believe in bruh vision. I believe in, like, then they're like paving the way for me and shit. Right? But it was a couple people. So what I did was, bro, I found like the top 3 or 4 traders that I liked learning from, that I like soaking up game and knowledge from, things of that nature, for months straight. Months, like 2 years straight, just studying these people in their Discord, in their mentorship. Wasn't even profitable at the point for like a year and a half. Wasn't even, I was on and off. The thing about me, bro, my journey, gang, what y'all feel like most traders go through, bro? This is how most beginner traders, the majority of motherfuckers make money and lose the money. I'm not going to say it's rare, but I would say it's a lower percentage of people that just straight blow their whole shit without, nigga ain't even made no money trading. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Like, I would say it's like a 70-30 type of thing. 70% of new traders, them niggas make money, but they just lose more money than they make. So it's like they at a break even. You know, they probably got a blown account, but it's not like too blown. They can get it back. That type of vibe. And then like that other 30% is the niggas that just gamble way too much, no discipline, no patience, and they just blow their whole shit like entirely. You feel me? That's like, I was the 70%. I was the nigga that, like, bro, I had weeks where a nigga that made 1,500, but the next week I'm finna lose 2,500 on some dumb shit. You feel me? Like, I have a week when nigga I done made 3 racks, 2 racks. The next week I'm over leveraged. I'm doing dumb shit. Boom, lost 3 racks again. So now I'm break even for the, you know what I'm saying? Little shit like that, bro. Was kind of like my journey of this shit. So I've always knew how to make money in the market, which I feel like 70% of beginner traders will get a really good understanding of what to do. But the thing is, keeping that money that you make, right, is the biggest thing. So I started focusing and learning from my mentors, prioritizing risk management, taking the right setups, but understanding that win rate don't mean shit without risk management. So when I start focusing more so on risk to reward, risk management, money management, things of that nature with my account, my position size, and things of that nature, then that's when I start to see a big difference in my trading. Because at this point, it no longer relied, my profitability no longer relied on me having the best win percentage. Meaning I could still have, and I'm just telling you on my journey, gang, of how I figured this shit out. Meaning I could have a 50% win rate, but still be profitable. At the bare minimum, if I just focus on risk management. So I understood that this is what was taught to me. This is what these guys really focused on in this group, in this community, gang. Like, real shit, bro. They didn't play about that shit. They was really strong on, hey man, if your account is $1,000, why the fuck are you putting $800 into a trade? Why, bro? Why? It don't make sense. Even if you got a stop loss of 10% or whatever the case, you still, anything can fucking happen when you're trading. That don't fucking matter. So yeah, you looking at it as like, I got $1,000 account. I put in 80% of my account into one trade, which was $800. Even if you got a stop loss of $100 or $200 of this 800, gang, at the end of the day, that shit doesn't matter because anything can happen. You can literally be into a trade and Jerome Powell hop on that fucking stand and say some out of nowhere, gang. You could be into a trade, nigga. Trump can pick up his phone right now and tweet some dumb shit on Twitter, and the market just do some wacky ass shit. Nigga, you could be into a trade and a big ass bomb can drop in the Middle Eastern and the whole fucking all oil stocks go crazy and all type of shit. Like, anything could happen, bro. You could be into a trade and nigga, Donald Trump get into a shootout. Like, nigga, Donald Trump get into the most shootouts than any nigga I know on planet Earth, gang. Every time I see that nigga on TV, bro, I swear to God. The nigga just got into a shootout last week. I know y'all see that shit, bro. The nigga had a press conference, gang. And niggas start blowing that bitch up. Like, why is every time environment this nigga Trump in, but his bullets flying around this motherfucker game? Real shit, but that nigga cannot be in an environment where ain't no shots going off, bro. You feel me? That nigga too street, bro. Like, nigga Trump different, gang. So when I say that, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, this, that, and the third, but you never know what can happen because we already know, bro, what goes on in the outside world, the economics affects the market, gang. You feel me? So I started to understand that, like, all right, certain shit just with my trading account, certain things just I'm learning like what not to do to protect myself. So if my account is 1,000, the most you should be putting into one trade. You got $1,000 account, and this is even being risky, but this is the most you could do is 40%. Meaning, if you got a 1K account, the most you should ever put in one trade is $400. 40%, bro. That's at the top tier. That's like the most you can go. Why? Because you're never supposed to put in 100% of your account value into one trade or 50%. Make sense? Like, that makes no sense. If you got $1,000 account and you put $500 in a one trade, if anything happens to this trade, this shit don't go your way, and let's just say, boom, this nigga Trump make a tweet, and now you're not able to sell fast enough certain things, and this trade go your opposite way, you just lost half your whole account value within one trade. Now, if you put the 400 into this trade, well, guess what? You only lost 40%. You still got 60% left of your account. Make sense? But that's still even at the max. That's the percentage that I'm telling y'all that I was taught of. That's if you want to be that risky and that aggressive. You're not even supposed to be at that 40% in a one trade. That don't fucking make sense. Make sense? So the best way how you can go about this right, is 30% and under within one trade. Okay, so that means if I got $1,000 account, the most that I to really have my risk management and my money management on tap, the most that I will put into a trade is $300, 30%. Because what that's saying is, okay, and I'm just like I said, y'all, I'm just going over all the shit that I learned, bro, to get me to where I'm at now. And, just as I progress, as I'm, because I haven't hit my peak yet at all. And I'm still learning, I'm still growing. But y'all know, man, y'all my supporters. So as I continue to grow, I put y'all on game and I just conversate with y'all and chop it up with y'all. So, boom, right? What this is saying is, if I got $1,000 account and I put in $300 within one trade, that's 30%. Even if I was to lose this full trade, even if I was to blow this whole $300, guess what? I still got a whole another $700 in this account, bro. I still got a whole another $700 in this account. But if I take 50% or 80%, and let's just say something happens to that position size, then now a nigga only left with 200, or if I went in with the 500, I'm only left with 500. Make sense? So that is how you instantly automatically protect yourself. And that's what I was taught, okay, coming up when I started to get the hang of shit. Now, the next thing is this, and most of this shit, y'all, is going to be principles and morals type shit, but this is the type of things that I put onto my community. This is the type of things that I cover in the live meetings that we always speak on. Because a lot of the situations that we end up in trading can be avoided if a nigga had risk management, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's not even about it's about your win rate. Don't get me wrong, right? Your quality setups, high probability setups, things of that nature. But what I'm saying is, bro, the better your risk management, the less you really gotta focus on being right. Like, I'm gonna be all in 1,000, bro. If you take 10 trades and you lose 5 trades, but you win 5 trades, what's your win rate? 50%, correct? Because you won 50% of the trades that you took. But you want to know how you're still profitable is if your average loss was $100, but your average winner was $200. You're still net profit $500. So off rip, that's just telling you, damn, Chris, you right, bro. I'm focusing too much on, I'm not going to say you focusing on the wrong shit, because obviously you still want to make sure you're taking high probability setups and that you're, right? You don't want to be taking bullshit setups, but you so focused on trying to be right than really having your risk management intact, not knowing that if you just like hone in on your risk management, like 100% hold on your risk management, and you take high probability setups, it gets to a point where, bro, the setups that you take, like, you're not gonna trip on this shit being like you're gonna understand that it's really just about being on the right side at the right time. Like, whether you take whether you take a L or whether you win on this side here with the setups, long as you had your risk management intact, you should be profitable. You should be decent. So as I'm focusing on this, I'm learning this. I'm learning this. I'm learning this. I come across this too. This is another thing, bro. When it comes to this shit, this is what I tell my group: position sizing. Position sizing. You cannot find consistency in your trading if Monday you're trading with a position size of 5,000, Tuesday you're trading with a position size of $200, Wednesday you're trading with a position size of $1,000, Thursday you're trading with a position size of 10K, and then Friday you're trading with a position size of 3K. You see how every single day that you traded, every single position size that you went in with was a different amount by a large amount. So on Monday you were trading with 5K, and then Tuesday your position size was $200. Then you went from $200 from Tuesday to Wednesday to now to 3 racks. Then from 3 racks on Wednesday to 10K. Like, look at the gaps of which your position sizes are. You're literally all over the place. This is why I say this. This is what I was taught. This is what I learned. How the hell can you find out what's working to the T if your position sizes are all over the place? Did you make $200 on this trade just because of you went in with $2,000 and then you got 10% and made 200? So did you just make 200 only because you went in with a bigger position size? Or did you make $200 because you went in with $200 and did you get 100% and now you made $200? Y'all get where I'm coming from? Like, how do you find consistency in that? How do you know the money that you made was it based off of the specific trade? Did it fully go your way? Or was it only just because you had more money in it? Which one was it? If you go in with $2,000, we know 10% of that is $200. Did you only make $200 because you went in with the $2,000? Because if you would have took this same trade with $200, would you have made $200? Yes or no? So, bro, that's what I learned. I'm like, holy shit, if I ever really want to stay consistent in this shit, I have to have position sizes for different setups, and this shit has to make sense. So what I learned was, y'all, 3 position sizes. You're going to have one position size is going to be your position size that you rarely take. But you take this position, you go in with this position size when there's a high probability setup that's like a no-brainer. I'm talking about this motherfucker is an A++ setup. Like, this bitch damn near got a 100% chance of hitting. Like, this is a setup to where if God asks you, if you take this trade, you gonna get hit with lightning. With lightning if it don't hit. Like, something catastrophic gonna happen to you if you take this trade and that bitch do not hit. But if it hit, you gonna be good. Is that a trade that you would take? If the answer is yes, that's what this position size is for. Your top main position size. Meaning that, nigga, if my life was on the line, this is the position size that I'm going in with. Because I know damn, even though we know in the market 1,000% ain't shit guaranteed, right? But let's be honest, y'all. Don't we all as traders, gang, see certain shit in the market where it's like, nigga, this guaranteed. Like, I swear to God, bro. Like, in real life, nigga. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I know that ain't shit guaranteed in the market, bro. I get that 1,000%. But it be certain setups in the market where it's like, I know this bitch gonna hit. I know for a fact this bitch gonna hit, gang. And that bitch hit in real life. So them the only setups that is like, that's where this position size is going towards. That's your height. You're rarely going to be playing with that position size because it's rarely setups like that in the market that is like 100% gonna hit. Okay. And then you have your second position size, which is going to be the one in the middle, because you're going to have your highest position size, middle position size, and then your light position size. Your one in the middle is the position size, y'all. Peep game. This is what you finna go in with every single high probability trade that you trade. So let's put it into perspective like this. $4,000. Let's just say $4,000. That's our high probability. That's like the shit that we know 100% this trade gonna hit. 4K is for that. But we know we rarely finna be trading with 4K because that's only for the 100% trades. Okay? And we know them 100% trades. Like them 1000% trades do not come around that much. Right? Not as much as you feel me? And then we're gonna say $2,000. That's our normal position size. That's our middle position size. This is what we finna take every high probability trade that we take. We finna take this $2,000, this mid position size, and we finna put this shit in our B plus setups, our A plus setups, our B minus setups, and our C minus setups. So anything from C plus setups to about A plus setups, that's what we going in with this mid range. Anything that's an A plus, that's what we going in with the 4K. Make sense? But that is the sauce right there, y'all. That's the key. So you trading with this 2K, damn near every single trade that you feel like is high probability, bro, you are literally going to understand what's working and what's not working. And then the money that you're making, whether you're making it based off, are you actually letting your trades hit your TPs that you have set for yourself? Or are you taking profits earlier? Or are you certain things? But you're not going to be able to understand certain things of that nature if you going in with these setups, big ass different wide ranges every single time. Like you're not going to find that consistency. So if I go in with $2,000, damn near every high probability trade, and I say to myself, I'm going to keep my stop loss at 10%. Meaning, I know when I do lose, the most I'm going to lose is $200. And then I'm going to set my TPs, or I'm going to look to take profit every single trade from 15% to 30% plus. Meaning now, I didn't set myself up to where even at the bare minimum, if a nigga hit a 15% TP, guess what, gang? I'm still in the green $50. So I could take 2 trades, right? Go in with 2K, the same trade. I went in with 2,000 with this trade, 2,000 with this trade. But I lost one trade and I lost 10%, which was $200. And then I lost another trade. I won the other trade for 15%, which is $250. Am I still profitable or not? I'm still profitable $50. Am I profitable by a lot? Hell no. But look at the logic that I'm going over though. I'm still profitable, meaning, gang, I didn't literally set myself up to where I should be successful or profitable no matter what, as long as my risk management is intact. Because if I'm just making sure that every time I go in with this $2,000, every time out of this $2,000, if I do lose, let it only be around the range of $200. But every time I win, let it be around the range of $250 plus. Then I know even with a 50% win rate, I'm still going to be green. Y'all, this is the shit that I figured out, gang. This is what I go over with my team. Now you're gonna have your light position size. So a lot of times when I call out a play, I'll tell the group like, oh, I'm going in light with this. Like I'm going in light. My light is probably like $600, $700, $1,000, $1,200 type shit. So I'm going in light with this. Now, the light position sizes, okay, this plays a big part in the risk management because you have to understand that every single trade does not, and this is why I say you guys need 3 position sizes, bro. Niggas still think that every single trade requires the same position size, and that's not true. Depending on what type of setup this is going to depend on the amount of money you put in there based off your position size that you set for yourself. That's how niggas blow an account. Bro, you just put $2,000 in some shit that really, this was a setup where you should only put in 500, gang. This setup was not as high probability, bro. You supposed to go in light with that setup. So with me understanding that, I've gotten really good with certain setups that I should play. That's they good they quality setups, but they still iffy. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. You've been in the market, gang. If you in the market, bro, you understand that it's certain setups that it's like they high probability, but you don't really trust it all the way for real. It's like something is off about it, the technical setup, or maybe they have some news come about it, or maybe it's more risky. Maybe the stock is at all-time highs, certain shit. But it's like you still want to play it though. It's like it still got hella potential, but it's just not fully, like it's not a B plus setup. It ain't an A plus setup. It ain't this motherfucker like a C plus type of setup, gang. Those are the setups that you're gonna go in with your lighter size. So for example, if our highest position size was $4,000, right, for our A plus plus setups, and then $2,000 is for our B plus setups and our A plus setups, right, or normal just high probability setups, and then your $1,000 and under, that's going to be for your setups that's like C pluses. Those are the position sizes that you go in like. Now, does it take time to be able to identify what position size you need, what position sizes that you need to go in for each trade? Yes, that is going to take a little bit of experience. You're not going to know that just off rip as a pure ass beginner, and that's okay. But as you continue to get deeper and deeper in the game, you will get the feel for like, all right, this is a setup where I'm gonna go in like. But the reason why this is very important is because people don't understand that you supposed to even have 3 position sizes. Now, as a pure beginner, obviously you probably not playing with that much money in your account, certain things of that nature. So this don't really apply to pure ass beginners, because obviously if you got a 1K account, there's no such thing of you having 3 position sizes. What are you gonna do? You feel me? Unless you're day trading with like real cheap ass cons, where it's like your light will be 200 and then your normal it don't even make sense, right? So you got to kind of go with your move about like, I feel like this will probably only really apply with a nigga with a 10K plus account. Like, I don't even think, or maybe $5,000, because with $5,000 you can do 800 to be light, and then 2,000 would be your normal shit, and then 3K. But then you put in 3K, you only got, yeah, bro. So I would pay maybe like a 8K ish bot account for the 3 position size shit. If you appear as beginner, don't worry about that, bro. Yeah, if you appear as beginner and you ain't built your account up to about like 5K, you don't really got to worry about the 3 position size shit. But it's for my niggas that got a little bit more experience and you wonder why you keep blowing your account and certain shit like that. This is for you, bro, because you got to understand you need 3 position sizes, bro. All right, at least 2. Goddamn. At least if you're not gonna do a light position size, do your highest position size and then a tier under that. But don't try to go in with your highest position size with every goddamn trade, because every trade is not A plus plus. That makes sense. So boom, right? I learned that. I focused on that for months, man, about a year. And then once I got a good hold on that, right? The risk management shit, the risk to reward, understanding percentages, things of that nature. Okay. Um, I come across swing trading. All right. I come across like the different styles of trading. Cause at first, y'all, I didn't know about the leaps shit. I didn't know about, oh, you could buy a contract out that's expire a year out, but take the same type of setup or the same type of trade that a day trader would or a short term swing trader would, and then be up way more. I mean, and then be up at a way closer, like at a way closer time period than your expiration date, and then you can still take the money. Like certain shit of that nature that I was figuring out. And this is where I hopped in my bag. This is where this Investyobag shit came from, right? With this shit. So boom, right? I come across that. Mind you, before this was all like the short term shit, the day trading, the scalping, things of that nature. Kept making money, losing money, make money, lose money. Dog, tell me why. Nigga, I'm in the community and shit. I'm in a few different groups, bro, learning from people. Man, they start swing trading game. It was like they never really they did the leaps and shit like that, but I never really paid attention to it. But like they prioritized it more. And so I'm like, and at the time, bro, I'm working a job, right? So that was another thing of my inconsistency, bro, in my trading because nigga, I'm trying to day trade, bro. I gotta go take bathroom breaks and shit, bro. I'm sneaking off to the bathroom and shit like that. I'm making up dumbass excuses. I'm telling my boss, oh yeah, I just got a phone call. My family member died. I gotta go bounce out real quick. And whole time, nigga, I'm in a trade. You feel me? I'm goddamn. You feel me? I ain't had my pops gang, so I used to throw hella shit on that nigga like. Oh, I used to just like jinx hella shit on that nigga, bro. So like every time I would be into a trade, I tell my boss like my pops just got into a car crash, bro. I gotta go call and check up on you real quick. Or my pops just got shot. He got into a shootout. He into some shit. I gotta go. You feel me? I used to just jinx hella shit on my pops. Like I swear to God, bro. Like my pop just got into a fight and he got a black eye. Or my pops just went to jail. Like I used to be just saying the most worst shit, just trying to jinx my dad, bro. I swear to God. That was like my excuse to like getting out my job to go check on my trades and shit. Like trying to day trade and shit. But it started to get to a point where it's like this shit one it's like damn bro. Doing all this shit on my phone, man, trying to just like I'm at work and I'm trying to day trade, like that shit was just one working game. So boom, right? These niggas start swing trading and shit more, right? And I started to get like more in tune with that shit, figuring out that oh damn, you mean to tell me I could buy a contract out 3 months out, and then if that bitch get up 20% the same day, I could TP still? Hold on, you mean to tell me I could buy my contract 6 months out, and if this bitch do go the opposite way on me the same day, I'm gonna only be down about 5%, rather than if these was weeklies, I'm gonna be down 50 fucking percent. Holy shit. Oh, you mean to tell me I could chart the higher the time frame, the more high probability the price action is, and I could put more time on this shit. And the more time I put on my trade, the more high probability I got for it to play out my way. Holy shit! You mean to tell me if okay, all right, if I yeah, the further dated contracts are more expensive, but that's only because that the market is charging me because they understand that the name in the game is time. So I'm putting more time on my side. I'm putting the market on my side. I got more time for this shit to play out. I got a 90% chance of this shit actually hitting by or before my expiration date that I'm buying out. So yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but if I could just build my account up to where I could afford to buy either one of these contracts that's 2,000 a con, or buy 3 cons that's $1,000 a contract. And then now I could day trade these same I could day trade these same leaps or swing contracts. Like, bro, I started playing with the numbers game. I start literally like figuring shit out, like balancing things out. Like, okay, now I don't have to worry about getting in and out of the trade while I'm on the clock. Nigga, all I gotta do is put my play in either right when market open, if the setup is there, market open, or set my alerts on TradingView. And the most I'm gonna have to do is when my alert go off on TradingView for my entry, then that's when I would tell my boss, like, go or take a bathroom break or something like that, put the play in. But I don't gotta stay in the bathroom for 15 fucking 20 minutes, 30 minutes trying to day trade this shit on my phone. I could literally just, when my alert go off, put the play in, and then go back to work and don't gotta monitor the fucking trade, and then check my phone either periodically throughout the day or whenever I got free time, or when my alert go off, check my shit, and then boom, I'm up cheese. That's when this shit changed for me, bro. Gang, when I figured out that method, when I understood that this shit's gonna be give me the ability to either, I can day trade these kinds if I want, I could swing these kinds if I want, I could leap these motherfuckers if I want, I can add to my, if I get down and I want to add to my position on these kinds, I can, because I'm not forced to. I can give my trade a little bit more extra room to work out. I don't gotta set a tight ass stop loss on it. I'm gonna need to give it a little bit extra room because I am charting on higher time frames. But also, I'm not gonna lose as much. If I do lose, I'm not gonna lose as much as cons that expire the same week or within 30 days because I'm buying my cons 3 months plus out. So my 10% loss is gonna be different than the nigga. Look at it just like this. Bro, if I go in with $1,000 with some contracts that expire 3 months out and I get down 10%, I'm gonna be down $100, correct? If I go in with some contracts that expire Friday, some weeklies, I cannot even use 10% I can use 10% as a stop loss, but it's going to be much more tedious to do. Because I'm trading on a smaller time frame. So the further dated your contracts are out, the slower they move. Either to the up or the downside. Now, the closer your contracts are to expiration, the faster they move, either to the up or downside. Now, just keep up with me, y'all. And I'm just going about, like I said, bro, I'm just telling y'all how I got my name in this shit, bro, and the way that I trade and the way that I teach this shit and how I approach the game, and based off the shit that I've learned and that worked for me and the shit that I put on to my people, and they, they take what they learned from me and they figure out their own sauce with the shit, right? But this is just, we just chopping it up, bro. So, some people gonna agree, some people gonna disagree, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm just covering my journey with this shit, right? And all right, so, but it looked like it looked like we on the same page so far. Like I don't see no niggas in the live hating. I don't see niggas talk about this, that, and the third. So right now it seems like y'all locked in. So for sure. So boom, right? This how you can see this. If you get into a stock, let's just say you get into a call option, and it's currently trading at $100 the time you buy the call option, and that motherfucker go to 110 within the same day and make a $10 move. If you have weeklies, let's just say you go in with $1,000, bro, you're probably gonna be up 500, bro. You're gonna be up 50% on that shit. So you finna make $500, bro. If you go in with 1K and this stock make a $10 move within the same day. Just hypothetically, right? That's how you could just envision of like, okay, how I move, right? Now, equivalent to a contract that you buy 3 months out, and if this same stock that you put in $1,000 still, and you buy that $100, and the stock go from 100 to 110 within the same day and make a $10 move, but your expiration date is 3 months out, and you put in the 1K still, just like the other guy, you're probably only gonna be up 250 to 300. You're not finna be up a full 50%. You're probably only gonna be up 20 to 30%. Does that make sense, y'all, of how this shit moves? Now, it's the same for the downside too as well. So if we take the same trade, we both put in $1,000, bro got weeklies, he put in calls, but the stock go down from $100 to $90 and make a negative $10 move to the downside, that nigga's finna be down 500. He finna be down 50%. Make sense? But for my contracts, if I go in with the same $1,000 and I got these contracts expiring 3 months out, I'm only finna be down 20%, 15%. Make sense? So now y'all can see of how, like, my vision of this shit. So long story short, okay, that's how I became profitable, bro. From mainly when I got a hold of this swing trading shit, this leap trading shit, and long-term investing, bro. Like in the stock market as a whole. My most inconsistent times was for me trading with short-dated times, bro. Once I started being more patient with my setups, more patient with myself, and me just saying, let me put a little bit of extra time on this shit, then that's when everything started to click for me. And at this time, I had just turned 21. Yup. I had just turned about 21 or so. I think I just turned 20. I think I was like about to turn 21. And then my whole 21, nigga, was consistent. Okay? I turned 22 in May of last year. So mind you, I wasn't even teaching this shit, bro. What's going on, bro? I wasn't even teaching stocks, gang. Niggas, bro, this shit new, bro. Like, my community only been a thing for 1 year. I wasn't teaching niggas this shit, bro. It wasn't till niggas seen me going the whole year run after I figured out my way in this shit, gang. Till niggas was like, teach me the sauce, bro. Please, like, we see the shit you doing. We see, gang. I'm talking about DMs flooded. Boom, DMs. Like, the same shit I do now, bro. This shit ain't nothing new, gang. Been posting my wins, my losses. Been just talking about this stock shit. Been everything, right? At first, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna show niggas. I don't want to be that nigga, bro. I'm just like, I'm cool, gang. Like, At first, I wasn't gonna do it, bro. I wasn't gonna be the stock nigga, bro. I was just gonna do my own shit. And, you know, I was referring people to niggas that I learned from, bro. Like, real shit. Like, after I learned from the people I learned from, got my game, my sauce for them, this, that, and the third, I bundled up all of the shit, every specific thing that I liked about a specific way that those guys traded, and I bundled it up all together, made my own sauce with the shit, and found consistency, went about my own shit, right? But I was like, man, I was on some shit, y'all. Like, why should I give a nigga why should I teach a nigga this shit? Like, why should I give a nigga my sauce, or why should I put niggas on game? When, nigga, I had to go through blood, sweat, and tears to learn this shit. So I look at it as like, when I didn't have a car, I never asked the nigga for a ride. I always did what I had to do. I would walk, I'll catch the bus, I'll ride the bike before I ask you for a ride, nigga. Or if I do ask you for a ride, I'm paying you. Don't give me shit for free, gang. Fuck that. So I was on that shit where it's like, nah, nigga, when I ain't have a car, I ain't ask you for a ride. So, nigga, don't try to, now that I'm on, I got this shit going, nigga, don't try to ask me for the sauce. Like, nah, nigga. Like, you feel me? You gotta blend all this, just like how I blood, sweat, and tears and blended all this shit up together to make it work. Nigga, you gotta do the same shit. Fuck out of here. That's the type of, that's what I was on, gang. You feel me? That's what I was on. Like, real life. I had a mindset shift. But when I thought about my childhood, bro, and when I thought about the possibilities of, damn, if my niggas knew the shit that I'm doing now, man, these niggas would be in Beverly Hills already, gang, instead of a fucking jail cell, bro. Lil Dre nigga be goddamn, this nigga be, man, instead of now, this nigga dead at 15 and shit, you feel me? Niggas wouldn't even be trying to be too tough and too street if he knew how to make money from his phone. Like, it wouldn't even be a point for a nigga to try to have validation from some niggas who really ain't even got shit going on to try to prove a point if this nigga knew how to make $500 a day from his fucking phone, or $200 a day from his phone, or $500 a week from his phone, or just anything. Like, if this nigga knew how to make his money work for him, knew how to trade, knew how to invest, knew certain shit, this nigga would never even try to do the certain shit that he did to get validation from other niggas, gang, who really wouldn't even know shit. That was my mindset, bro. Like, I literally had like a mindset shift, like, damn, bro. I know a lot of niggas, gang, who, if they had this shit figured out, like how I got this shit figured out, they'd be right here with me. But instead, these niggas' life already fucked over, bro. So, what I did, bro, this is how I got my name in this shit, right? This is the approach that I took. I was like, you know what? Since these young niggas glorify the streets, these niggas glorify the rappers, the scammers, the trappers. They look down on niggas having a job. They look down on niggas having a career. They look down on niggas. They call niggas who know stocks and investing nerds. Shit like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm finna change the fucking game. I'm finna change all this shit. And I'm finna say these young niggas, watch, I'm finna get these niggas hope. Watch this shit. So what I did was, as I was coming up, nigga, go look at my page. Go look through my history, gang. When I start making pay from this stock shit, working both of my jobs, by the way, when I got this shit going, I'm like, you know what? I'm finna pop my shit. And guess what? I'm finna develop a program by the next year. Mind you, it took me, the program I got now, it took me months to start and build, bro. Like, nigga, I had to get so much shit, gang. I had to get all this shit structured the right way. But the whole time I'm popping my shit, I'm doing everything, I'm building shit up, I'm coming out, I'm on the back end. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna teach niggas shit. I'm finna come out with this shit. I'm not gonna gatekeep no more. I'm about to watch this. But gang, I started doing the same shit that niggas look up to niggas for validation for, but I'm doing it the legal way. So I specifically made sure that when niggas see me come on this bitch and up 20 grand, nigga, I got this from a job in saving and investing. When niggas see me come on this bitch and up 40 racks in blues, nigga, I got this from a job trading, saving, and investing. When niggas see me 10K every day, I'm in the bank, ATM, withdrawing that shit. Nigga, I got this shit from stocks. I'm posting. I used to show too much shit, honestly. Shit that I would even dare show now. Shit I would even dare show now. You feel me? Shit, nigga ain't even really supposed to be showing, gang, at all. But I had so much passion in this shit. I'm like, man, I'm finna show niggas I'm getting money from this shit. And I'm finna show niggas I'm doing this shit the right way. And I'm gonna make sure that they understand this shit. So every dollar that a young nigga see me with, he's gonna know that this shit came from something legal, gang. He's gonna know that this shit did not come from me having to risk my life and freedom for this shit. Every fucking dollar that you see a nigga with in his hand. I'm like, I'm finna change the game with this shit, bro. I'm finna switch. I'm finna make this shit look cool as fuck. I'm finna make this shit look good. So boom, right? I start gaining notoriety. Niggas start watching my page more. Like niggas start watching my Instagram page. I start gaining more. So like, because keep in mind, I'm doing the same shit. I'm in the city. So I'm doing the same shit that the young niggas in the city is doing. Right? But I'm doing this shit on a whole nother wave. Nigga, I'm trading, I'm investing, I'm working my jobs, right? But I'm up in the same type of money and doing the same type of shit that these niggas is doing, these young niggas in the city. So niggas like, oh yeah, bro ass getting to it, like, oh yeah, this down the third, right? So I'm still a young nigga at the time. I'm 21, gang, right? 21, boom. Gang. I tell my Instagram, like, I'm developing a program where y'all gonna be able to learn this shit from me from A to Z, the whole market. Matter of fact, not even market. This shit gonna cover personal development, mindset, goal setting, all type of shit. Nigga, I had a whole ass DM list. Like, it wasn't even like an email list, but it was like I just asked, like, I told people, like, when this shit dropped, just click this. It was a poll. I did just click the poll, and when my shit dropped, for me to send you the link. Gang, I had like 100+ motherfuckers, bro, that was like, yeah, send me the link, Trish, send me the link. Now, this was March. This was like beginning of 2025. Gang, my program dropped in March. I sent a link to everybody. I'm teaching this shit now, y'all. This down the third, right? Boom, boom. I got this shit going. I got this shit pulled up. Investyobag Financial University. Now, one nigga joined. Nigga, for 45 days straight. Now, one nigga joined my program. These was the same niggas that was asking me, Chris, bro, teach me this shit. I'm trying to get to the bag. I'm trying to learn how to trade. I'm trying to learn how to invest. Mind you, I didn't change shit. Y'all just seen me doing this shit for a whole year and a half before I ever came out the program. Y'all was begging me for this shit. Y'all told me literally DM you the link as soon as I dropped the shit. Not one nigga joined. It took 45 days. I counted for one nigga to buy the program. He didn't buy the program till April. That same nigga is in my program to this day. He a young nigga. That nigga not even my age, gang. He 19, bro. A nigga named JB. At the time, nigga, he was 18. Guess what? Niggas don't even know, nigga. At the time, nigga, my program was $200 one-time entry fee. It was $200 one-time entry fee and $20 a month. Now, one nigga bought the program. Same niggas asked me to teach them how to get to the bag, this, that, and the third. That's when I figured out niggas don't want to invest in themselves. That's when I was like, oh my God. Whole time, niggas telling me I'm gatekeeping. This, that, and the third. For months at a time, for months straight. Niggas telling me, Chris, bro, I need the sauce. Teach me this shit, bro. This, that, and the third. I come out with the program, that shit, $200. It took 45 days for an 18-year-old to pay the $195, gang. Guess what? I shot that nigga a refund and said, nigga, you don't owe me a penny. You in my program for life, nigga, for free. You finna learn this shit for free, nigga. You was the only nigga on planet Earth to invest in themselves, nigga, at 18, gang, to pay the $200. That nigga still in my program right now today, bro. I swear to God, a year later. No bullshit. I had to drop my price, bro. I dropped my price, right? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This is what I'm gonna do. Fuck the pay. I'm already making money with this trading shit. I don't gotta tax niggas to learn this shit. Even though $200 wasn't even a tax. But it's like, you know what? Fuck it then. I'm about to drop this shit low as fuck, bro. I'm finna make this shit the price of nothing, nigga. The price of a full tank of gas, nigga. $50 fucking dollars, bro. Matter of fact, I think this shit was 40. I don't even know. It was 40 or 50. Man, I dropped that shit to $50. Boom. I think I had like 10 people sign up that month. This was in April, by the way. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, all right, bet, for sure. This is what I'm finna do. I'm finna build this shit out. I'm finna develop good traders. I'm finna get hella testimonials. Like, nigga, I'm finna like literally like track niggas progression, gang, and guidance to where a nigga started my program, the beginning of my program, to months later, this nigga got this shit going. Bro, niggas started to see my program work. Like, y'all, this shit started to spread like wildfire, gang. I'm on YouTube too. Bro, niggas started to tell they niggas, like, no, I'm learning from this nigga. This one nigga, he only got, mind you, I swear to get, gang, I only had, at the time, 8,000 followers. Okay? Matter of fact, I think it was like 6K followers. This was like May, March last year. I didn't touch my first 10K followers till like June or some shit like that. Bro, the niggas that's getting in my community, they finding their way in this shit. They start going through the course. We doing a live meeting shit, certain shit, right? My plays hitting at the time, bro. This shit crazy because at the time, this one when everything was at a, so honestly, bro, like, I got lucky too though. I got lucky, no bullshit. Cause niggas was hitting. Bro, nigga, this was at the time where Donald Trump, he had put the tariffs. He had put the tariffs on all the countries and shit. This was last year. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And the market dipped 20%. Bro, I swear to God, nigga, I was calling out plays, bro. We bought the dip. Nigga, everything popped off. Nigga, we had SPY calls. We had QQQ calls. And I don't know if anybody in the group, in the community that been in since last year right now, like on the live right now, but gang, we fucking hit. That's what really took a nigga off. Like, nigga, we bought the dip, bro. We was buying, mind you, I told you, my shit based off like swing trading more, right? But niggas was day trading, bro. This shit crazy. Niggas was this is why my program is the way it is now, because this is why, bro, this shit crazy. At first, y'all, so what I do now is I'll get my contracts, right? But my contracts be further out. They'll be swing cons, right? I was only throwing out my cons at first. I wasn't throwing out cons for niggas at first, right? Until I started to get a lot much more people that weren't working like that much capital to get the same cons that I'm getting. So, but these niggas started actually day trading the contracts or the plays that I'm getting in with different contracts. So mind you, let's just say we buy the dip on some shit. And I say, hey y'all, I'm in QQQ calls, but my contract's 2 months, 3 months out, 4 months out. Man, these niggas coming in with $200 and they putting in the play, but these niggas buying contract that expired 2 weeks out. So them bitches hit it for extra big ass percentages, bro. Like in real life. Well, my shit only up 30%, dog ass up 3,000%, cause this nigga did put in 200. His contract expired next week, and that shit had made a $15 move in 2 days. So this nigga superly up. So that shit just kept happening. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm finna do? Now I'm finna throw out my plays. Like I'm finna throw out my con, and then I'm gonna throw out like 2 other cons, smaller cons for closer dated cons. You know what I'm saying? For people that's working with their capital that they working with until they build up. And that shit took a nigga off, bro. Like, that shit started to work for niggas, and niggas started to figure out how to actually day trade through my method. When my method wasn't even fully just based off day trade. Niggas was figuring that shit out. And niggas just start throwing their own salsa shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. Just look through my highlights, y'all, please, bro. Like, look through this shit, gang. This shit documented the whole year, bro. I'm telling y'all my journey, how I blew, like how like my community gang went from literally not one person joining my shit the first 45 days of my shit open till now, May 2026, 2,400 members, gang, within 1 fucking year. I'm talking about this shit spread it like wildfire. My course is golden. I have yet to hear niggas say anything bad about my shit, gang. You feel me? The only reason why a nigga may leave my program is because the most shit I hear is that he just ain't got enough time. Like, life, work, he can't really focus on the shit because it do take for you to be focused. That's all it takes. But for the most part, bro, my shit golden, gang. Not even tooting my own horn, but it's like that's how my shit started to spread, bro. Because when this shit worked for somebody, they start telling them their other person, their family member and his brother and shit like that. And like, damn, this, that, and the third. And this shit started to spread. And then here's what shit really clicked, y'all. Mind you, my page, I'm finna be at 100K followers, bro. So when I got this shit popping off, I was at like 8 or 6K. Bro, when I started to actually kick game on this shit and be funny as hell, bro, the amount of motherfuckers that said, Chris, I have never heard a nigga break down stocks like this. I tried to learn from him. The way you break this shit down, gang, is insane, my nigga. And you make it fun, bro. That's how I got my name in this shit. In real life, ask any nigga in my community, bro. Like, anybody in the community in the live right now. Tell them, bro, please. You aren't going to understand this shit, bro. Like, my analogies is crazy when it comes to the market, bro. There is no nigga right now that I feel like can break this shit down the way I break it down. Yes, there's good people that teach this shit the way that they do, but I'm talking about in the aspect that I do because I have no filter with it. It's uncut, it's raw, it's thorough, it's on the front line. Like, and that's how I base my whole shit based off like how I teach. And when I start putting people on game, and it started to make more sense for niggas when I tell niggas like, gang, you got 10 grand. He's like, how you telling me I got 10K? Because nigga, on average, you spend $27 a day. Don't you? $27 a day for 365 days, a full year, is 10,000 and some change, nigga. So he like, oh, you right, bruh. I do be spending money on, I be going out to eat. That's $15. And then I go smoke. That's an extra 15. So I'm spending about 30. He niggas start to put certain shit math in his head that, oh damn, I really do got 10K. But I'm spending it every day on dumb shit. Oh, if I just lock in real quick and I just save $200 a week, damn, I have my 10 by the end of the year to 12 months. And then I could take that money and power up it. Now, you feel me? Because of the way I'm breaking this shit down, bro. So the way I break finances down, the way I break stocks trading down, the way I break mindset down, certain things of that nature is how my page is continuing and my following, my supporters is continuing, and my community is continuing to grow because of my journey, gang. That's what I figured out, bro. So I wanted to get on this live today to pretty much go over that and make this a segment of like how I got my name in this trader shit, bro. Like, big traders follow me. Like, niggas that's known in the game, y'all know, bro. Niggas that's known in this shit, niggas follow me on the ground, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm really getting stamped in this shit within a year. Like, I'm really, like, you feel me? And then not even only that, bro, I'm really, bro, I got niggas really telling me like, bro, you changed my life. Like, I'm really like this shit getting real, gang. You feel me? Within a year. So, bro, I stepped through the door. I came in this trader shit with a whole nother aspect. I'm making my way in this shit, in this industry, this whole finance. That's the thing too, bro. I'm not just only stocks. I'm not only trading. So a lot of niggas box themselves in. The type of followers that I bring in, another nigga that's in this industry cannot bring them same followers in. Okay, is that a bad thing? Probably not. He probably don't want that type of audience. But me, I want everybody. I don't want just only niggas that's, no, I want, bro, come to my page if you looking to laugh. Come to my page if you looking to learn. Come to my page if you looking to know stocks. If you're looking to get better with your finances. If you're looking for some motivation. If you're looking for some discipline. If you want no credit. If you want no goddamn whatever it is, bro. I'm not trying to box myself in. And that's how I came in this shit, y'all. That's how I kicked the door down in this shit, because I came in this shit, bruh. The types, I'll be speaking on some shit that don't got nothing to do with stocks. And some motherfuckers will be like, bruh, sometimes this nigga don't be talking about none that don't got shit to do with stocks. But it's like, I'm not finna box myself in, bro. I'm trying to go far with this shit. So if I mold y'all into just stocks, the moment I start talking about something else, guess what? Guess what y'all gonna do? Click. Guess how fast you gonna click off this shit? The moment I stop talking about stocks. Damn, did my shit die? I didn't think my YouTube camera was recording the whole fucking time, bro. What the fuck? But the moment I stop talking about stocks or I speak on anything else, y'all gonna be like, bro, what the fuck this nigga talking about? We ain't come here to learn that. We ain't come here to hear this nigga talk about that, this, that, and the third. But if I could mix all of this shit together to where a motherfucker won't get irritated with whatever subject that I'm talking about or covering or anything of that nature, because I'm not boxed in. I haven't boxed myself in. Then I'm going to get much more further. I'm going to create a much bigger audience. So that's how I approached the game, man. And that's how I came in this shit, bro. That's my journey. You know, how I figured out the way that I trade. The way that I trade, I feel like is unique. And I like the way I trade because you can figure out different methods of how you want to trade without it once you learn like the foundation of everything. And the testimonials is there, bro. You can see my progress. Literally, like you can see all my progress, bro. Even with like just being in my community, like a motherfucker that's in my community, that got in my community when it first started till now, everything is documented. So, man, I just wanted to come on here and speak on that, man. Hopefully my camera was recorded because I want to put this shit on YouTube too. But if not, I'll just try to download it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off, man. I appreciate y'all for locking in, tapping in. And yeah, man. Just DM me the word invest, y'all. All right, DM me the word invest. So we can lock in. Just click the link in my bio. You will literally get free access. Instant access to everything, man. Learn from my free game. Okay. Go on my repost page and just learn from my reels. Learn from my live class IG reels, bro. Niggas always say, oh damn, why every time you gotta pay for something? Or nigga, I teach hella free game too, like live ass classes on my big ass 86-inch screen TV, bro, that I do for y'all. Go on my repost page. They're all there. You can find them, bro. Like real life. Go learn from the free game and then come tap in with a nigga and get the full sauce. All right, but at some point you're gonna have to invest into yourself. Okay. Now, difference between with me and another motherfucker, this shit ain't finna break your pockets learning this shit. That's why it's a good opportunity. That's another reason of how I stepped in the game, because I'm like, you know what? I'm about to be different, bro. I don't sell shit for $2,000. I don't sell shit for $1,000. I don't sell shit for $500. I don't sell shit for $100 a month. I don't sell shit for game. So niggas looking at my shit like, damn, I'm getting an opportunity to learn all this shit for $60. What the fuck? I spent that yesterday on some. Come on, gang. A plan B costs more than that in real life. So if you a nigga that ever bought a plan B on planet Earth, but you never bought my community mentorship to learn trading and investing from A to Z, to be able to teach you how to make money from your goddamn phone, gang, something wrong with you. I'm gonna just be 1,000, my nigga. If you a nigga that ever bought a plan B, nigga, no bullshit. I know. Nigga, come on, gang. Nigga, what? Nigga, I just spent come on, my nigga, a couple thousand on them bitches, bro. Through my lifetime, my nigga, no bullshit. So if you a nigga that ever bought a plan B, nigga, but you don't know how to trade, when it's a nigga like me that give you the opportunity to learn for less than a price of a plan B, you playing, gang. Real shit. So every nigga on this live right now, bro, need to DM the word invest, man, and get to this shit, man. Don't lie. I love y'all, man. I'm out here. Invest your bag. Let's get to this shit, man. Appreciate y'all.